Greetings everyone, my name is Nondorf, and today I will be trying to explain how the damage and the multipliers work in this game, as it does seem to confuse a lot of people. One thing in particular that I see a lot of people be confused about is how the Blazer is able to one-shot people with 90 damage, while the CF doesn't seem to be able to one-shot people as often as the Blazer, while also having 90 damage. This is simply because the body is split into a lot of different parts that will all determine how much damage you're dealing depending on where you hit it, because of multipliers. The way it's split up in this game is the head is one multiplier, the neck is another, then we have the chest, which is basically the upper torso, then we have the stomach, which is basically my belt here, we have the upper arm, the lower arm, and the legs. All these different body parts will make you deal different amount of damage depending on where you hit their target. In most cases the arms and the legs will make you deal less damage. This torso area, both the chest and the stomach, will make you deal normal damage, while the headshot and the neck will make you deal a higher amount of damage. As for the two snipers I just mentioned, the Blazer actually has a multiplier in the chest which allows it to also one-shot in that area, as well as the head and the neck. The CF sniper does not have this torso benefit of one-shotting in this area, as the multiplier it has there is just regular damage. Therefore, even though both of them has 90 damage, only the Blazer would really be able to one-shot in this body part. Something else you also gotta keep in mind regarding one-shots with the Blazer is that the characters will be running with their arms in front of their body. So even though you're shooting in this area, you may be able to get a hit marker simply because their arm or fingers or hand or whatever was in the way. And you can actually damage people 2 times with the same bullet. So even though you will penetrate the person, you won't hit him twice. So you will only get a hit marker and the damage from shooting the hand. This can lead to situations where you feel like you should have gotten the one shot, but in reality you did actually hit a part of your enemy's body, or you aren't supposed to one shot them. Something pretty convenient about this game is that you can equip a thermal scope and actually see these multiplying areas and where they are split. So if you had a hard time understanding where the body is split into the different parts of the multipliers with me pointing at my player character model, this might be an easier way for you to understand how it all functions. This little character on the left of my scope right now indicates where the different multipliers are. Furthermore, if you're not actually familiar with this scope and what it does, it indicates where you hit your target. So if you're having a lot of issues with hit markers, you can try cribbing it so you can see if you're actually hitting a body part where you're supposed to kill and the game is screwing you over somehow, or if it's actually because you're hitting a body part where you're not supposed to kill the guy. Now I do believe that's everything I need to cover for this subject. I do hope I managed to clear out some of the confusion that has been going about, but if you do have any further questions, feel free to ask me and I will do my best to answer them. But that's it for this time though. Until next time, take care.